My name's Tarique Francis. I'm out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm young and great. Best believe it. So my name's Tarique Francis. I'm originally from New Jersey. I've been in Atlanta for a while now. I went to school out here and everything, but I'm an actor and a producer. I fell in love with acting about 4 years ago. It's crazy because I knew I wanted to act back when I was younger, but kind of like the way life goes, it's like that sense of fear, and then just that sense of not knowing how to really do it because I didn't have any family that act. I didn't have any friends that acted or anybody to really give me that information, but I knew it was what I wanted to do. So, once the vision was put in me, it was really just a matter of getting the information and learning how to get into it. So around 2014, that's when I really got serious about it. Luckily I lucked up, man. That's why I always say God doesn't make any mistakes, because it was a job that I was at, and a guy happened to act. His name Michael Gladden. He's around the acting world pretty heavy, and we worked together. And one of my coworkers I used to talk to every day and be like, yeah, I want to act. I really want to act. I just don't really know how to get into it, how to do it. And she was like, yeah, you should holler at Mike. He acts. He can probably help you out. So one day I was at work and I was in the break room and I saw him. He walked in and I was like, yo, man, I saw some of your stuff you do. So-and-so told me about it. Man, I would love to act. I just don't really know what to do, how to start. So he was like, yeah, man, no doubt. That's cool, man. I got you, man. I'll help you out. I kind of just thought he was just waving me off because he didn't really say much. But he was like, yeah, I got you. We'll talk. So as soon as I got back to my desk, he started IMing me and just gave me game on how everything worked. He started putting me on to taking acting classes and just really how the industry worked. So in 2014, I went and took my first acting class, and then from there I just fell in love with it. I didn't really know what I was watching or what was going on, but I just knew right there that was what I was gonna do for the rest of my life. Just more so embracing the fear now. As I've gotten older, I've started realizing, and one of my idols, Will Smith, he even said it, that the most beautiful things in life exist on the other side of fear. So just seeing, okay, what happens once I tackle fear. For example, when I first started acting, all I was really doing was taking acting classes. I was just taking classes because I just loved being in the class. I loved acting. And then after about 8 months of just taking acting classes, a friend of mine in my class told me about an acting showcase where actors could come in and perform a monologue. And he was like, yeah, you should come. It's gonna be a lot of agents, a lot of casting directors there. I think it'll be a good look for you. So I was like, yeah, cool, I'll check it out. But inside I was like, nah, I can't do it, man. I ain't ready for that yet. So I was at work the next day. I was talking to my coworker. I was like, yeah, I think it's this showcase somebody told me about. I think it'll be a good look. She was like, yeah, boy, you should go do it. I was like, nah, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I don't think I'm ready for that. So she talked me into it. Was like, yeah, you should go, man. You never know what could come from it. That could be your thing. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But in the deep inside, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna really do it. So I didn't make up my mind to the next morning. I was like, all right, I'm gonna call off work. I'm gonna go do it. And I ended up going, and what happened was it was set up to where it was a panel full of casting directors and agents. And you come in and you could perform. They was doing a panel with questions and everything. I went in there and performed, and it was a bunch of casting directors. One in particular was Raven Drummer. Anybody in the acting world, they know who she is. She cast all the projects for Tyler Perry. So she was on the panel, and I went up, I did my performance, and initially it was supposed to be all actors come up, perform for 90 seconds, but by the time it was my turn, it was too many people there, so they was do 30 seconds. So I did my 30 seconds, I gave a quick spill about myself, I performed, and I was super nervous. I did my thing, everybody gave me a standing O, gave me my props. I got back to my seat, my boy was like, yeah, she was writing on your resume the whole time. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I didn't think anything of it. It was over, I was just happy I did it. 2 weeks later, she hit me up, asked me to come in and audition for one of Tyler Perry's shows at Tyler Perry Studios. That was my first audition ever, and that happened from tackling my fear. So ever since that happened, and I saw what happens once I tackle my fear head on, I was like, okay, nothing can stop me now. I'll never let fear just stop me from doing what I want to do, and that changed my life. For me, because the way the acting world works, you're probably not gonna get majority of the roles you audition for. So for me, man, I just put my all into every audition I get. For me, some of the best performances I gave in auditions, I never got the roles. But I just know I killed it. I know I did my thing. I'm happy with my performance. I could care less. I walk away as soon as an audition is over. I throw my sides away. I forget about the audition. If it's a taped audition, I delete the video because I don't want to see it, because I know I did my thing. And regardless of what a casting director or producer says, I could care less, because I know I did my best take on the role. I did the work, and I'm happy at what came out, because you can't really control, once the audition is over, you can't really control it. You know, if somebody decides, okay, he's good for my role, I'll get him, that's cool, but you never know, because it's out of your hands. So for me, I just give my best foot forward, and I kind of disconnect myself with the role once it's over, because you'll go crazy sitting there just thinking about the roles you audition for and the projects you want, because it's just, you never know. You dealing with factors that you can't control. So I just put my best foot forward, and I've just gotten really good at finding peace and finding joy outside of acting. That'll keep me level-headed, because if I put all my energy into just, okay, the roles I'm booking, the roles I'm auditioning for, I go crazy. So I've done a good job of finding peace outside of acting, and just really putting my all into every opportunity that's put in front of me. I would say embarrass yourself as quick as you can. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with shy people. You fear embarrassing yourself. You fear making a clown of yourself. But the best thing that can happen to you is just embarrassing yourself as quick as possible. Because once you embarrass yourself, once you make a clown of yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Right? Okay, people laughed at you, cool. So what? People gonna laugh at you for the rest of your life. So once you can see, okay, it's really not that bad. Okay, yeah, I didn't do that good. People laughed at me. So what? It doesn't really matter. Just if you love doing something, just do it. It doesn't matter if people laugh at you. It doesn't matter if people don't think you're that great. So what? People gonna have opinions of you until the day you die. People gonna talk about you until the day you die. So what? It doesn't even matter. So just go out there and do it. When I first started acting, I wasn't that good. I'm still not that good. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. Enjoy the process, respect the process, respect getting better, respect owning your craft, and respect just being the best you can be, and the results gonna come, period. That's just how things work.